Pramod, are you there? Can you hear me?
Hello.
Welcome to the session, Pramod. How are you doing today?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you?
I'm absolutely all right. Thank you for joining the session on time.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. Am I audible and visible to you properly?
Yes, yes. Audible and visible.
Okay, and as I can see on my dashboard, this is your first regular session at Englishyari, right?
Yes, yes. First one.
Okay, so how are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm feeling like excited to be on board and just starting my journey on this platform.
Okay, that's great. So since it's your first session with me as well, okay,
Yeah,
I would want you to give me a brief introduction about yourself. It will help me to understand your requirements better. It will help us to get along with each other. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Pramod. Is there a problem from your side? I
hello.
think there's some problem at your end. Is there any network issue at your end?
I don't know. It's all. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible, but
Hello.
your video has stopped and it's a little blurry as well. Yeah, it's better now. We can start,
Okay.
Pramod. So I was asking, can you give me a brief
Okay.
introduction about yourself?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Pramod Kumar. I am from Delhi, and currently I was working in some work, and I am out of it now, and I am going to start something new on my own. So for that purpose, I need to improve my English and my confidence and my fluency so that I can contact with persons of different locations, different geography, and all that.
Okay, so if you could tell me a few things about the domain that you are looking at, like does it have a lot of public dealing, or will you be having clients from abroad, maybe from
Yeah, yeah,
some other
sure. Yeah,
country?
same, same.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's great. That's great. So, are you venturing into some kind of business? Are you planning to start
Yes,
something of your own?
yes, yes.
Okay, okay. And what kind of services will you be providing to your clients?
Uh, we'll be providing. Actually, it will be a multi-work, not a
Okay.
single. Okay, I'll be hiring people and I'll be providing them to some other companies, and there will be some other things also. I'll be providing courses also. So there will be multi type of things.
Okay, okay, okay. And will you be
Yeah,
managing it by yourself or do you have a team?
yeah. I'll be having a team, but I'll be
Okay,
managing this
that's
in India.
great. Wonderful, wonderful. That's great. That's great. That's amazing. Actually, we need more people like you who do not have this
Yes.
mentality to have a job because people in our country they keep chasing jobs, but they are
Yeah.
never ready to start something by their own. So
Yeah.
that's a great start. Okay, wonderful. Thank you for your introduction, Pramod. As you already know, my name is Aisha. I'm one of the tutors or experts at
Yeah.
Englishyari, and I've total 7 years of experience in communication and soft skills training.
Mhm.
I've completed almost 2,800 sessions with Englishyari so far, and I have done masters in English literature and education.
Okay.
So that is some information about me. Okay. So
Okay.
let's get started. Your previous, I would say, the tutor that you had in your demo session, she has
Yeah.
written something about you, right? As per the
Okay.
assessment that she had in the demo session, I read it,
Mhm.
and I will have my own assessment at the end of the session.
Okay.
I will share, and I will be correcting you if you make any mistake. I will be correcting you in between as
Okay.
well. Okay, great. So, okay, are you familiar with the tools that we have, like on the window that we are at now? And we say there is.
Uh,
Are you logged in from your phone or laptop?
yeah, it's a laptop.
Okay, it's a laptop. So the options
Yeah.
that you see it's my job to make you familiar. One is mic, second is video, third is session
Yeah.
chat. Suppose you
Chat.
want to write something to me or I want to write
Okay.
something to you. This is the medium where we can write.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
and then there is the session layout. And third,
Yeah.
then the second last is
Session notes.
PDF. Yeah, session notes, right? It's
Yeah.
very important because here I would say tutors would be asking you to open session notes, right? So
Okay.
the topic. See, Pramod, I'm sure that you are already familiar with this, that we correct your grammar and vocabulary through discussions.
Hmm.
Okay? It's
Okay.
practical way of learning, conversational. Right?
Yeah.
So the topic that has been assigned to us for today's discussion is routine.
Okay.
Okay, you will see that as you will move forward in this journey, the complexity
Mhm.
of topics will also increase, right?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
initially the topics may be simple for you, but as you move forward in this journey, they will start getting a bit complex, right?
Okay.
Okay, so if you can walk me through your routine, what time do you wake up? From the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, how does your day look like?
Okay. So my day starts around 6:30 or 7, and usually I go for a walk in the park nearby,
Hmm.
and I spend there around 1 hour. And after that, I come back and do my usual things like taking shower and all that. And by 10 I get ready to do my work after having some breakfast. Then at around 10 I start my things whatever I'm doing, and up to 12 or something I do a single portion of the work for 2 hours. After that I take lunch, and then again I start my things around 1 or 2 for another 2 3 hours. And I have separated those things into 2 hours batches. Like I'll do this for 2 hours, do this for 2 hours, do this for 2 hours. So I spend around 7 to 8 hours or more than that on different topics. So for my work, and in between I take half an hour or 45 minutes breaks to relax myself from continuously watching the screen on the laptop. So after that, in the evening, sometimes I again go for a walk of around half an hour in the park, and then in the night I take dinner and spend time with the family watching TV and other things. And around 11 or 11:30, I go to sleep.
Okay, okay, that's great. That means you retire to bed at around 11:30,
Yeah,
right? So would you call yourself a night owl or a morning person? I think you are a morning person since you wake up at
yeah,
around 6.
not yeah,
Not that morning, we can say, but
yeah,
still.
not that much morning in the early, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So the people who wake up early in the morning, they are early risers or early
Yeah.
birds or morning. Okay, I'm a morning
Hmm.
person. I'm a night
Okay.
owl, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so you are somewhere in between, I can say. No
Yes.
problem with the, I would say, when we talk about routine, everything was perfect. You were able, we use simple present tense whenever we talk
Yeah.
about our routine, something that we do every day. We use simple
Yeah.
present tense. So there was no problem with the simple present tense. You put everything very well. Okay, it's just that one thing that you have to remember, we don't say in the night, we always say at night.
At the night. Okay.
It's in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, at night.
At
Right.
night. Yeah.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Tell me about a few habits that you have been trying to incorporate in your daily routine for a long time, but somehow you have failed. Every time you tried it, you failed.
Uh, One habit I always wanted to be in my life on routine basis was having time to exercise and go for a walk or something.
Hmm.
Because currently, what job I am in right now, that doesn't allow me to do these things because it is a shift job and it keeps changing every 3 days. Like for
Hmm.
3 days, I'm going in night shift, then it is coming to afternoon, and then it changes to the morning. And it's quite early in the morning. I have to get up at 4 in the morning and go on work at 5. So it doesn't allow me time for these things, and
Hmm.
so this is something I missed a lot, and now I am having some time to spend on me. So all the things I am doing right now,
Hmm.
which
Hmm.
I couldn't for the last 7 8 years.
Yeah, I would say that we are sailing in the same boat. This is the same thing that I have been trying to do
Yeah.
for the last many years. Okay,
Okay.
every year I start every year, every new year with a resolution that
The
this new year
resolution.
I'm going to do meditation, yoga. I will
Okay.
wake up early, but
Mhm.
I have failed every time. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we put ourselves at the back burner every time. For rest of the
Yeah.
things, professional commitments, everything, we try to do it on time. But when it comes to our health, we put
Yeah.
it at the back burner, I feel. Yeah.
Yes. Right.
Okay. So tell me one thing, Pramod. Do you procrastinate?
uh, I don't understand the
Don't
meaning of this
hesitate to
word.
ask me the meaning of this word.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
why I use this word, no, so that you can
Okay.
use it in your day to day. Procrastinate.
Yeah.
Let me write it in the chat box. Okay.
Okay.
That you deliberately delay doing a task when you
Okay.
intentionally say, I
Okay.
will do it tomorrow, I will do it later. Okay.
Mhm.
Maybe
Mhm.
you, why? Because you are busy scrolling through
Yeah.
social media or watching television or watching any of your web series. There is a
Mhm.
task that you are supposed to do, but you are not doing it. Aaj
Mhm.
karenge, kal karenge. That is when you procrastinate, right?
Okay.
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 So my
Okay.
question to you was, is there any task that you keep procrastinating? Every time you're asked to do it, you procrastinate it every time.
There's no such single thing that I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, I do things on time, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that there is a particular thing that I keep on delaying for the next day or so.
Mm. Then use this word. No, I do not procrastinate at all.
Okay, okay. I do
Right?
not procrastinate.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you can say I'm not a procrastinator. Someone who procrastinates is a procrastinator, right?
okay,
Procrastinate. It's a very good
procrastinator.
word use. Yeah. Hey
Okay,
guys, avoid procrastination. Avoid
okay,
procrastination. So I'm using same word in three different ways.
okay,
Procrastinate is a verb. Procrastinator is an adjective that we can use for
okay.
someone. Or for
Yeah,
example, Sarah is a big time procrastinator. She doesn't do
procrastinator.
things on time. Okay. Then
Okay,
procrastination. Please avoid procrastination.
okay,
Procrastination is not good for your work. So please avoid
okay,
procrastination. Okay.
okay, okay.
Right? So
Yeah.
procrastination. Okay, great. So that is about procrastination. So why is there a need for everyone to have a routine, Pramod, according to you? If we'll have no routine at all, how will it affect us?
Yeah, if we do not have any routine, that it will affect obviously that we won't be able to do some things like on daily basis. Like today we are doing something else, the next day we will change the routine totally. That
Mm-hmm.
will affect our health, our sleep, our all the things which we used to do the earlier day.
Mm-hmm.
So if we fix a schedule, then the things will all the things will be like run in a smooth way,
Mm-hmm.
and we would be able to spare some time for us also,
Mm-hmm.
so that we can work upon us. Otherwise all the time we have goes into some prefix things. We do not have any time to spend on ourselves, like maybe listening music or have a sleep or a walk or going to gym or even shopping. So if we make a routine, then we can have time for us or for our family or for someone else.
Mm-hmm. That's true. So having a routine makes us more organized
Yeah.
and it helps us to be more productive, according to you, right? Hmm. Okay, that's great. But do you have the same routine for all 7 days of the week, or does it change? Like, is it different for weekdays and weekends?
Currently, I am following my routine
Mm-hmm.
for the last 1 month around, as I am on a leave. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but otherwise, I wasn't able to do the same things every day because my job, I told you the routine that doesn't allow me to do things same every day. Because sometimes I get a sleep around 4 or 5 hours only from going one shift to another shift. When the shift change,
Okay.
that is very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm coming from the night shift at 7 in the morning and I have to go again in 12 in the afternoon. So I'm
Okay.
getting only 4 or 5 hours for sleep, to take shower, to have lunch or anything, whatever I want.
Okay.
So the
So why,
change is very
why do you
difficult.
have long work hours? I mean, so the working hours are very long. Do you work in
Working
one
hours are
company or
working
do you do
working
some?
hours working hours are 8 hours, but the maybe the initial before 8 hours it takes 1 hour, and the after it takes 1 hour to get off the duty. And
Hmm.
other than that, when the change comes, it is very difficult because we call the c shift night shift. We call the night shift into c b a a. B is afternoon, a is morning. When c to b comes, then the change occurs, and the time limit is very short for our rest. And then again when b to a comes, we come home around 10 in the night, at the night, and we have to wake up at 4 or even before that in the morning
Okay,
to
okay.
go to
But
the
how
A
many
shift.
hours of sleep do you get every day? I believe every human needs at least six, seven. It's
Yeah, but
advisable to have 8 hours of sleep, but
yes, yes.
how
But
many
this
hours
kind
of
of job doesn't allow us to do these things regularly.
Hmm.
So
Okay, so
therefore, there is a thing that I'm about to change this.
okay, yes, because health comes first,
Yes,
right?
yes. In the
Sleep.
long term, it will affect the body very badly.
Yeah, yeah, I believe that sleep is like a medicine for your body.
Yes, yes.
And if I do not sleep next day, I won't be able to function properly. My
Yeah,
body, feels sick. I feel sick if I don't get sleep.
yeah,
It's
right.
common, right? Okay, great. So let's talk about deadlines because deadlines are also a part of our routine,
Yeah.
right? So are you able to meet deadlines every time you are given a deadline? Are you able to meet those? And second thing that I would like to know from you is that should there be deadlines for every task that we do? Should there be deadlines or should there be no deadlines at all?
You see, deadline should be, but we cannot fix deadline in everything, because some things are there that cannot work according to expectation, because
Mm-hmm.
there might be changes due to anything. They might be personal, they might be operational, they might be anything. And deadlines are necessary to make someone work dedication with dedication and hard, and to meet the expectations.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the deadlines are okay, but they cannot be applied everywhere.
Hmm. Hmm. So, do you think that deadlines kill creativity? For example, if you ask
Yeah,
a painter,
in some cases,
if you
but
ask a painter that you have to make a painting in 1 day or in 6 hours,
yeah,
do you think he will be able to give his
no,
best?
no, no, no. He will be just recalling the past memories only. He won't be able to think something new.
Hmm.
But this might change in some cases of computer or software works.
Mm-hmm.
Like you are given a task, and in that time your mind can think of something new also.
Hmm.
That changes according to the situation.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, what kind of routine do you personally like, promote? Is it flexible routine that you prefer, or a rigid routine where you are living a mechanical life? You wake up every day. You wake up on the same time. You work like a machine, right? That is what
Yeah.
mechanical life means.
Yes,
So,
yes.
what kind of routine do you personally prefer? Rigid routine,
I
fixed
prefer a flexible
routine?
one, so that some days I can wake up early, some days I can go to bed late. So I like it flexible, and some days I can even do no work, and some days even on the holiday I can work. So
Mm.
it depends, and it should be flexible so that I can adjust myself.
Hmm, that's great. That's great. Wonderful. Wonderful. So I can see the caption on your t-shirt. It's offline society,
Yeah,
right? So are you someone who doesn't like social media and prefers to stay offline most of the times?
yeah, I'm offline most of the time. I do not do such things a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Initially I was into making videos on YouTube for some time, but that after
Oh,
that
you're
I left
a
it because
YouTuber.
of, I spent some time, but after
Okay.
that I left because of the job routine and all the things. They do not allow me so much time for those things, so
Mm-hmm.
I have stopped those things for some, say, 1 year or more than that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Okay.
not so much into. I have not even. I'm not running Facebook for 5 6 years, and for the last 5 6 months I have started it again.
Hmm.
So there is not much interest for me into that.
Okay, that's great. Even I think it's just waste of time. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are living into a world which is not even real. You're making
Yeah.
connections which are not your, not
Yes. Yes.
ones
Right.
that can stand by you whenever
Yeah.
you are in some kind of difficult.
Anyone can have 5,000, 6,000 followers, or maybe Facebook friends, and we do not know even 80% or 90% of
Yeah,
them,
you don't
and
know them.
even 95% of them haven't talked to us since the
Yes.
start.
Yes, so it's better to build some real connections rather than
Yeah.
living
Yeah.
in a
Yeah. Right.
fake world. That's what I believe. Okay, great, wonderful, Pramod. So we'll try to learn a few words now. Let's focus
Yeah.
on vocabulary. I will write something in the
Right.
chat box. You will have to tell me what it means. We'll focus on those
Okay.
things that we can use in our day-to-day communication, right?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
great. So far, let me tell you, I did not find any major grammatical errors, right? But the
Okay.
quality of sentences and the vocabulary can enhance, right?
Okay.
That is
Okay.
where
Right.
you have to focus. And most importantly, voice modulation. When you
Okay.
speak, you have to wear rise of tone, fall of tone according to the
Yeah.
emotion that you're trying to convey, right? Okay,
Okay.
now
Okay.
the first idiom that we'll discuss is around the clock. Let's start
Okay.
with the basic ones that we use in our day-to-day conversation. Around
Okay.
the clock. So what do you understand by this idiom? Where do we use? Are you able to see the message that I have been typing for you?
Yeah. I can see. I can see.
Because the moment I type them, they just disappear from my chat history.
Okay. I can see them.
Okay, so around the clock, how, where do we use it and how do we use it in our day-to-day conversation?
Around the clock, I think it is 24 hours of the day,
Yeah, yeah,
or the entire duration of the day.
yeah, yeah. When you do something continuously, that is when you
Yeah.
do it around the clock. So can you give me
Yes.
some sentences where we can use it?
Yeah. I have been working around the clock for the last 6 months.
Wonderful. That's great. Any other sentences?
Uh, he's working around the clock to pass the examination.
Wonderful. Very nice. I'm happy. Wow. So we know the words, we know the phrases.
Yeah.
I'm sure that you know many words. It's just that they are lying passively in our memory. We are not
Yes, yes.
using them actively, right? For example, we can say we have around the clock supply of electricity. Medical shops are open in our area around the clock. Doctors are
Yeah.
available in this hospital around the clock.
It's around the clock or round the clock?
It's around the clock, around the clock.
Okay.
Okay, but
Okay.
many people use around the clock is
Because
also.
I have read round the clock also.
Yes, both convey the same meaning, around the clock and round the clock, right?
Okay.
For
Yeah.
example, the earth revolves around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Around the clock.
round the is also
Around the,
the
yeah,
same
universe.
meaning, right?
Uh,
Okay, now the next one is around the corner.
okay.
Around the corner. Have you heard anyone using this idiom, around the corner?
I haven't heard.
Okay. So it's used in two situations, one for events
Okay.
and second for locations. Okay. For example,
Okay.
my birthday is around the corner. So I'm not
Okay. Just
something
nearby.
approaching nearby. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
not telling you the exact date, but I'm
Yeah.
just letting you know that's very close. Right.
Okay.
So
Okay.
similarly, you can use it for other events as well. Diwali is around the
Yeah.
or the launching event is around the clock.
Around the corner.
So for events, sorry, around the corner, right? So
Okay.
for all the events, you can use this, right? Weekend is around the corner. What are your plans, right? Like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
around the corner means very close. Now for locations, for example, I can
Location.
ask you, promote where is the coffee shop? You can tell me, Aisha, it's just around the
Okay.
corner, a few steps away, right? Around the
Okay.
corner.
Okay.
So
Right.
two usage, one for event and second for location, right? Now, can
Okay.
you quickly
Right.
give me a few sentences where you can use it?
Okay. Uh, a new event is around the corner,
Okay, great.
and I'm going for shopping around the corner.
Yeah, very good. So we have many, like there are many ways to convey the same thought. For example, where is the shopping mall? It's just at a stone's
Uh,
throw.
okay.
Have you
Yeah.
ever heard
Stone's throw.
it? It's
Yeah.
just at a
I've heard
stone's
it.
throw. Right?
Yeah.
It's in the vicinity. There's a mall in our vicinity, right? So there are many in the vicinity means very close,
Surrounding.
right? In our
Okay.
surroundings. There's a mall in our vicinity. So every time I have to shop, I go to that mall, right? So
Okay.
same idea to convey when it comes to location. But for events, we always use around the corner, right? You
Okay.
will see most of the advanced level speakers, they use this around the corner, around the corner.
Okay.
If you do not know this expression, it can be quite confusing for you, right?
Yeah.
What
Right.
exactly it means. Okay, great. What does it mean to race or go against the clock? Against the clock. Most of them are related to time. When you
Yeah.
go against the clock, what does that mean?
It means that according to the he's doing something against the usual time or the usual work routine.
That means you have more work and time is less. That is
Yeah.
when you go
like
against the
like
clock.
you are allowed 8 hours and you are working 10 to 12 hours and doing
Yes,
your personal hard
yes,
work.
yes. Right. So how will you use this idiom in a sentence?
Okay. I have been working against the clock for last 7 years to pass this examination.
Wonderful, because there was vast syllabus that I had to cover.
Yeah.
I have been working against the clock for so many days to
Yeah.
complete this project, right? Or
Yeah.
to meet the deadline, right? That is when we go against the clock. In the nick of time.
In the nick of time, just at the right time,
Mm. Maybe at the last minute.
at the last minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you give me one example sentence?
Yeah. He arrived in the nick of the time, mm,
Mm-hmm.
when the flight was about to take off.
Yes. Oh, I was about to miss my flight, but I
Flight.
somehow managed to
Some
reach to the airport in the nick of time.
nick of time.
Right? In the nick of time. I was about to miss my session with Englishyari, but I logged in the nick of time and I had my
Yeah.
session with Aisha.
Yeah.
Right? In the nick
Just
of
like
time.
I did it, I booked this session at 10:25.
So you booked the session right in the nick of time,
Nick
right?
of time. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, great. Wonderful. So all I can say, Pramod, is that you can speak, but as I already told you that if you want to bring some richness and sophistication in your
Yes.
speech, all you have to focus on is on advanced expressions.
Yeah.
Right? It's not knowing them will not help, using them will help,
Yeah. Right.
right? So it's learning a word and finding ways how you can use it. Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes what happens is that we know the word, but we don't know how to use it in the right
Yes.
context. So that is why we hesitate and our confidence goes down. But the moment we know how to use it, you can use it anywhere, anytime.
Yeah, right.
Right? So that is the idea in your case, knowing, learning new words and using them. Make sure that
Okay.
you use new words while interacting with tutors here,
Okay.
because they will correct you. We don't judge you. We are also, I'm also learning, right? We all
Yeah.
are learning at our own pace. Okay,
Yeah,
the
right.
levels or the level may vary, but we all are learning, right? So we must never hesitate using new words. If you will use
Okay.
a new word, the tutor will correct you and guide you how to use it correctly. Or
Yeah,
why.
right.
So I would suggest you that you will have to make a few changes in your lifestyle as well. For example, if you
Okay.
watch news, make sure that you watch it from some good new English news channel, right?
Okay.
You are reading something, make sure it's in English. From here on, you will have to say goodbye to Hindi, right?
Yeah, right.
So these
Okay.
small changes can make a big, like a big change in the way you convey your thoughts, right? So it's said that your personality is the reflection of top most five people who you listen to. So make sure that you listen to right people, right?
Okay.
So it will reflect in your personality as well, right?
Sure.
So
Yeah.
that's all from my end. Pramod, hope you enjoyed your first session at
Yeah,
Englishyari.
really, I enjoyed it.
Thank you so much. Have a great time. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.